Hello, I'm Sophie. I'm recording my journey through dementia with my parents. And I'm just checking in today. I felt like checking in, and now that I'm here, I don't really know where to start. Again, it's been pretty rocky with my father, who's back home from hospital. He's been back home for a week now. Um, Yeah, as I said in my previous video, he was so um, knocked off his balance from his stay in hospital that yeah, uh, earlier in the week he started to be very aggressive with the people who come in every day to give him his medication and help him get dressed in the morning and the evening, and it sort of it got worse and worse. And on Tuesday evening, he got he went a bit mad. um, and my sister and I decided that the only chance we sort of had to try and stabilize the situation was to just tell the healthcare team, look, we are going to go in and give him his medication ourselves. So we've been doing that. Well, yeah, we went in yesterday and I went in this morning, so it's not even 2 days now. But I'm lucky because my sister is a nurse, so she's preparing his medication, and because I live just around the corner, I'm the one who goes to bring it to him generally. So he has taken it, with us. We just said, you have to trust us because otherwise this is just not going to work. So he's taken it and he is more stable. But when my sister prepared the medication for the coming week, we realized that, yeah, he hadn't taken most of his medication yeah, after his return from hospital, which of course explains why he got so aggressive and so bad mentally. I've just got to pause. My dog is trying to come in. Okay, I'm back. So I was saying that we realized that my dad, yeah, hadn't been taking his medication properly. And of course, it's then a vicious circle because he doesn't take it properly, he gets more and more aggressive, and the more aggressive he is with the health carers who come in, the more disorientated they get, and yeah. Anyway, it just, yeah, it gets worse and worse. So we kind of pleased because we've managed to calm things down a bit, but um I'm having a bit of a hard time today because I went to see him this morning to bring him his medication. And even though he's much calmer, I just realized that, yeah, quite quickly, it's just going to be impossible for me to go on doing this. Um, just to give you an idea, I got there and I was planning to, I really literally live across the road. So I was planning for this to be a 10-minute trip. I thought, I'll give him the medication, make him a cup of tea, make sure he has something to eat and go home again. And this fits into my day. I'm homeschooling our children, so I have to, yeah, I have to do the work with them. In the end, I spent an hour and a half there because when I arrived, he took the medication straight away. And then he said, I need to go to the bathroom. And I said, okay, let's go. He normally manages to go on his own. And then he said, it's too late. I wasn't able to control it. Which again, normally doesn't surprise me that much. He wears protections. He has almost complete urine incontinence. And I said, well, it doesn't matter. We're going to change you. And he said, I can't move. I'm full of poo. So this was another kind of incontinence, which is much more infrequent in my dad. Um, so obviously I took him, I said, well, we've all the more reason for you to go to the bathroom, and I'll shower you and I'll help you get into something clean. But anyway, this took probably 45 minutes to get him to get up and walk to the bathroom and help him out of his pajamas and shower him and then get him back in clean clothes and then settle him on his sofa, which is where I left him. But I realize as I'm saying this that it's just, I am not going to be able to do this. Um, yeah, it's in the long term, even in the short term, it's impossible for me. Um, I can't sacrifice my time with my children where I have to educate them, I have to be there. And I know that, if this happens, I mean, things are just getting worse. When I was at my dad's, I thought, yeah, I can't do this. I just can't. In the long term, it's not possible. Um, and yeah, he's very, he goes into a sort of daze where he doesn't quite seem there. He is there, but he's not quite there. And I can just see how, yeah, things are just really going downhill. And of course, if we were all living in the same house, maybe I could do it. But even just being across the road, it's just impossible in the long run. Um, yeah, so that's a tough place to be in, I find, because I feel torn between my what I feel is the right thing to do by my father, and at the same time, what I feel is the right thing to do by my family, and the priority is my family. My children are my priority. My father is not my husband, and I have to put my children and my own husband first. But it's hard to accept that for me. Very hard, in fact. Um, anyway, so this is where I'm at right now. um, the idea at the moment for my sister and myself is that we are going to do this system where we bring him the medication for 10 days, 2 weeks. Then we get to meet up with his doctor and sort of see how things are going. Either he's better and he's more stable, and we're able to reintroduce the healthcare team who can take over from us, or he's not better, and then we're going to have to think of moving him to a home where people can look after him properly. Anyway, so that's what's going on for me right now. If you're going through the same thing, I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of courage. I really know it's tough. Speak to you later. Speak to you another day. Bye.